So, picture this. I'm in Italy, living my dream on an exchange program. It's supposed to be this incredible experience. New culture, new people, the whole adventure. But of course, life happens. And I end up having some not so great moments with my host family. You know, those awkward, tension-filled interactions that make you wonder how you ended up there. It got so bad that I was literally counting the days until I could move to a new host family. Anyway, my dad, being the amazing, thoughtful person he is, decides to fly all the way over to Italy to cheer me up. I was going through a tough time in the process of packing and moving, trying to navigate this whole situation, and on top of that, it was my birthday. So we thought, why not make the best of it? We decided to go out for a nice birthday dinner just to get away from all the drama for a while. So there we are at the restaurant, just enjoying the food, the atmosphere, everything. For a brief moment, it feels like maybe things are starting to turn around. And then, out of nowhere, boom! I get called out and told I've been expelled from my exchange program. Like, can you imagine? On my birthday! I remember sitting there, stunned, thinking, is this real? Is this actually happening? And to make things even better, I had to argue in Italian in the middle of the restaurant while trying not to cry. Have you ever tried to stay calm and rational while speaking a second language and at the same time holding back tears? Yeah, it's not as easy as it sounds. I'm there, stumbling through my Italian, trying to explain that I didn't even do anything, while also fighting to keep my composure. The whole thing was absurdly funny in hindsight, but at that moment, it was brutal. The craziest part of it all, I had nothing to do with why I got expelled. My dad just came to visit me for my birthday, and somehow that broke some obscure rule I wasn't even aware of. I didn't plan anything. I was just trying to survive the mess I was already in. It was one of those wrong place, wrong time situations, but I was the one who ended up getting all the blame. I swear, it's like the universe was just playing a twisted prank on me. I was devastated, to say the least. This was supposed to be my dream, living in Italy, soaking up the culture, meeting new people, and just like that, it was over. Cut short in the most dramatic and unexpected way possible. I came home feeling so defeated, like the rug had been pulled out from under me. I mean, how do you bounce back from being expelled on your birthday in a foreign country? And the whole time leading up to that, things weren't easy either. I'll never forget the day my host mom literally screamed at me in front of the agency, "I don't want you in my house!" It was all because of some language misunderstanding, but it felt like a punch in the gut. I felt so small, so isolated in that moment, like I didn't belong anywhere. It's amazing how language barriers can make a situation spiral out of control. Looking back, before the exchange, I felt like I was living a pretty small routine life, almost like I was poor in experiences. But then, during the exchange, it was like I had a taste of being rich. I was in this whole new world, experiencing a new culture, seeing things I never imagined I would ever see. It felt like everything had expanded, and for a while I was living this amazing, enriched life. But when I was expelled and came back home, it felt like I'd become poor again. Except this time, it was worse, because now I knew what being rich felt like. I knew what I was missing, and I missed it every single day. That's why I'm so determined to find a way to move out of my country again. I can't wait for a new experience, another chance to dive into a new culture, to live that rich life again, but this time with more accurate information and a little more control over the situation. Honestly though, if I could go back in time, I'd want to give myself a big hug. I'd tell myself that everything was going to be okay, even when it didn't feel like it. I'd remind myself to enjoy every single day with the people around me, especially my friends, because you never know when it's the last time you're going to see them. I didn't realize it at the time, but those moments were so precious, and I wish I had soaked them in more fully. Looking back now, that's what I miss the most, those little everyday moments that seemed ordinary at the time, but now feel like a treasure.